Hello, hello. It is a 10-minute workout that is going to work your whole body. We're going to be standing up, we're going to be down on the ground, but we don't need any dumbbells. It's a little bit of mobility and strength combined today. So let's get right to it. So the first exercise, you actually have two options. Option one is you just rotate your leg back and bring it back in. And if you need to stand and hold onto a wall or something for support to do that, you go right ahead. Otherwise, the second option is you're going to rotate your leg all the way back. You're going to come into a lunge position. Remember, in the lunge position, you got to put a lot of your weight in the front leg. You come down into your lunge and up, and then we'll do the same thing on the other side. So it's a rotation. Step back into a lunge position where your feet are not in the same space. You got to keep them wider than your about your width of your hips, and then you come down, placing all the weight, a lot of the weight in the front leg down and up. All right, so those are your options. 45 seconds. Let us get to it. And you can place your hands in front of you on your hips, whatever feels good for you. I like them on my hips. So let's rotate back, get into your lunge position, lean down into that front leg and up. Same thing on the other side. Standing tall, rotate through your hip, placing your weight slightly more forward, coming down and up. All right, so move number one is a lot on our hips and on our legs. But don't you worry, we are going to work through our core and we're going to get those arms working as well today. All right, let's do it one more time. And then we're going to get down onto one knee. All right, so here it is together. And now I want you to get down on one knee. From here, all you're going to do is bring your hand just outside your body, push your hips out, touch the floor with your hand, and come up. We will do the full 45 seconds on each side. So let's go ahead. So push your hip out to the side, hand to the floor, and then come up tall. Press your hip out. Feel that stretch through the side of your body, and then use those same muscles to come up tall. You can go a little bit faster. You can go slower. If you want to make it a little harder, you make it a longer lever and reach that hand up towards the sky. All right, we do have just over 15 more seconds. So again, we have about 9 moves, 45 seconds each with a 15-second break, which brings us to our 10-minute workout. All right, we got 3, 2, and 1. So same thing on the other side. You just want to bring the other knee up. Bring your body up nice and tall. Squeeze your glutes. It doesn't really matter which you prefer, your foot on the floor or tuck your toes. It's up to you. But let's go ahead and get started. You reach out to the side and bring it down. So you want to make sure that you're not leaning forward or back. Your hand just comes outside of your knee, pushing your hips back and up. You can reach that arm up to make it a little more challenging with a longer lever. Nice deep breath in and then exhale and press your weight up. All right, we got about 15 more seconds and we're just gonna sit down onto our hips and work through our hips one more time. Last one here. All right, let's take a seat and your legs are just, heels are on the floor, legs are in front of you, knees are bent. All you're gonna do is drop your knees to one side and then over to the other. All right, 3, 2, 1. Now this exercise is really good for your hips, but it always makes me wanna move down my mat for whatever reason. So if you find your body shifting, that's okay. What you want to think about is dropping your knees so that your legs come in a 90-degree angle in both sides. Now, if you want to deepen the stretch a little bit more, you can go ahead and reach over that bent knee, bring it up, and do it on the other side. Lean into it. Let's do it again one more time on each side. And then we are going to come back onto our hands and our knees. This will be your last one. All right, stay on the floor, but on your hands and knees. All I want you to do is extend one leg with your opposite arm. You're going to bring it in, and then you go right ahead to the other side and do the same thing. All right, so start in a tabletop position, nice neutral spine. 3, 2, 1, reaching one arm, your opposite leg, and bring it in. Do that again. Reach from one end of your room to the next, and bring it in. Big reach, engaging through your abs, squeezing through your glutes, and in. Trying to make sure that you stay balanced and that you're not dropping your hips or your shoulders to favor one side. All right, so we're gonna stay here for the next 15 more seconds. And then we're gonna do a little bit more work in this position. So last one, stay here. Okay, I want you to keep your hands on the floor. I want you to lift one leg. So that's your top position. You're gonna drop your knee so that it matches your knee and then back up. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. So drop your knees so they are parallel and then squeeze your glutes so that your knee is parallel to the ground. Do that again. Drop your knee and then lift that leg like you're going to walk on the ceiling. Drop your knee and up. Drop your knee and up. Good. So that knee stays in a bent position at 90 degrees the entire time. You're just dropping your knee and then squeezing through the back of the leg to lift that heel up. Let's do that one more time. Awesome. And drop your leg down. All right, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So you bring that leg up so that the knee is parallel to the ground. Your foot is flexed like your shoes are going to walk on the ceiling. And 3, 2, 1, drop your knee. Pick that up, back up. So trying to keep your hips and shoulders again square to the ground the entire time. You should feel a little tension in your lower back and in your glutes in the back of the legs as you lift that leg back up. Good. Now we have 20 more seconds and you're going to be done your 10-minute workout for today. So let's keep it here. Moving at a pace that is a little bit slower so that you can find your balance. Let's all do it one more time. And release. All right, that's it for today. Let's roll up onto our feet all the way up. Shoulders come back. Take a nice deep breath in. Take in all that good energy you just worked for. Exhale what you don't need from your mind, your body, and your home. Thank you so much, and I will see you tomorrow.